I'm Eric Hastings, and we are in for a real treat today. The inaugural Greenbrier Classic took place July 26th through August 1st here at the Greenbrier. It was televised live by the Golf Channel and CBS Sports. But if you've ever wondered what it's like to produce and televise such an event of this magnitude, well, we've got the answers for you. CBS Sports has granted us exclusive behind-the-scenes access, but before we go there, it's time to talk to the man in charge. We're very excited because have you ever wondered how you watch it on television and say, how does it all come together? This is the guy you have to talk to, Lance Barrow. Thank you very much for being here, sir.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate that. You're a big muckety-muck at CBS Sports. I know you have a lot of titles, but golf is your area of expertise, should we say?
Well, I would say so. I mean, it was funny. I started in the business working for Pat Summerall. So Pat Summerall did golf, football, and tennis. If he'd have done ice hockey, track and field, and gymnastics, I would be probably doing that now.
That too.
I mean, I played football in college. I played baseball in college. So, I know that sport. I play a little bit of golf at a 12 handicapper, but I've been ever since 1976 when I went out to the Colonial Golf Tournament in Fort Worth. They asked if I could work for CBS, and they put me with Pat Summerall on the 18th Tower with Ken Venturi. I've been involved with golf at CBS.
So you take an event like the Greenbrier Classic. Now, first of all, it's an inaugural event. So CBS comes in and says, this is the thing we're looking for in pre-production. What's that process like?
Well, we came here in the fall. Once we knew the tournament was going to be here, we came in the fall. Our head engineer, Steve Gorsuch, our production manager, Diane Bowden, myself, the guys who put up the scaffolding, the guys who do the RF cameras, we all came here for a couple of days. Mm-hmm. We spent a couple of days on the golf course figuring out where we're going to put our towers. We bring 7 or 8 semis, our own caterer, our own generators, our own satellites, so we got to have a lot of space for that.
And I was going to say, you do that because you need consistency in production.
Right.
It can be provided, but it's so much easier if you just bring it.
Well, we want our own environment. We want to know when you walk into the truck, our truck is set up, ready to go. We don't have time to have someone trying to figure out what we need. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the circus. Every Sunday night Sunday night at around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, this whole compound that's behind us will be gone, and it will be on its way to Akron, Ohio, and we do that 22 weeks out of the year all over the country, crisscrossing the country. So we want consistency. We want the people, the men and women at work, the 300 or so men and women that will come with us, we want the majority of them have done golf with us every week. Mm-hmm. And it's a traveling circus.
You covered that 300 people, but that goes from cameramen to who else are you bringing with you?
Oh, it goes from production to announcers to camera operators to graphic operators to video operators to maintenance operators to production support to engineers and on and on and on.
And what's the most labor-intensive part of the process, in your opinion?
Well, I guess the first is getting set up. These trucks came from Canada. We were in Canada last week in Toronto.
Right.
So whatever the drive was from Toronto to the Greenbrier, they got here probably Monday around noon, and they started taking all the equipment out and started setting up. And by Wednesday, before the Pro-Am started, it was all set up, ready to go. And then Thursday, we were on the air for Golf Channel.
And then what's your biggest concern ongoing throughout the week? As a television network, to get it on the air, what's the big, obviously to not send dark, but what for you?
My biggest concern has nothing to do with what we're doing. We have the best in the business doing the setup, the camera operators. Everybody in our technical crew is the best in the business. Mm-hmm. My biggest problem is worrying about the weather.
Really?
Yeah, and as my mom said a long time ago, you can't do anything about the weather. And I pay more attention to the weather than I do about what they're doing because I know they know what they're doing. The weather is so unpredictable everywhere you go.
Yeah,
that's what I'm concerned with.
You make it look so easy.
Well, they make it. We have a great team, and we've been together for a long time. Our director Steve Milton, our replay producer Jim Rickoff, Mark Dibb, Sellers Shy, Andy Friedman, Chris Swenson, and I could name
on
and on and on. We've been together since we all took over golf in 1997, but we'd worked on golf for years, along with a lot of our technical people, our announcers. We're like a family, the functional family, but we're a family.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And of course, after you watch it on TV, then you have to come down here and see it for yourself. We'll be right back after this. Our thanks to CBS Sports for letting us go behind the scenes of the Greenbrier Classic. I'm Eric Hastings. Thanks for watching.